Fixer family. It's Charmin
and Harper.
And today we are going to be making a
fairy garden.
It's spring and we are going to have fun. Welcome to Fixin' To. We're going to get right into the project, and of course I am using an old pallet and just took a couple of pieces of pallet wood and tacked them onto each end of it to help us hold the soil in, because this is what we're creating our fairy garden in. And I know that there's holes there under the slats, but we're going to do something to kind of cover those a little bit and help to keep the soil from seeping through the bottom somewhat. But as you see, I'm just tacking the extra wood there onto the sides, going ahead and getting that taken care of. And then my little sweet Harper, y'all see her little fairy wings? She is actually taking scrap wood that we had left over from when we did our kitchen reno, and I created the board and batten in our dining area of the kitchen, and I'll link that in the iCards above for you. And of course you also see I took some of the wood bark and was putting that down there, just kind of making sure that we have something there to help keep the dirt in. Our flowers.
We made this.
Be careful.
We made this.
Yep, sure did. Made that.
And then there's flowers. And then there's a little tiny fairy and a table and a chair.
Yep. And then we got some flowers for the garden. And then we got, you don't got to show each individual, but just lots of little fairy stuff that we've had since last year that we picked up at the Dollar Tree.
I don't know how we got these.
Yeah, those are from the Dollar Tree. But we got fairies and all kinds of stuff that you'll see in the garden. And then of course I had 2 bags of potting soil. So now we are ready to put our soil into the planter, and the first thing we did was take just a couple of handfuls and place them on top of those boards so that they didn't get knocked kind of out of place, kind of like we had them on there. And then after we got that kind of covered a bit, then we took and just dumped out on this side and tucked it in underneath the edge, the pieces of wood down there on the end, just to kind of smooth it out. And we wound up using almost 2 bags of the potting soil, but and of course Miss Harper had to show you guys one of our little things that we had on there, which was our little camper set that we actually got this from Big Lots last year, but I actually did see it there again this year. Everything else, the fairy garden stuff, we got from Big Lots. I'm sorry, from Dollar Tree. So now it's time to plant our flowers, and of course I'm going to show her first how to do it, and just making a hole in the dirt with your hand, and then taking the root system there at the bottom, kind of breaking that up just a little bit, putting it down in there, and then covering it up. And then I'm going to let her do some as well. Well guys, today I am participating in the DIY challenge hosted by my friend Heidi Sonboul. And I will have not only her channel listed down below, but I will also have the playlist listed down below. And today's challenge is just the sky's the limit, do what you want type of challenge as far as a DIY project. And I thought that this was a great one to share. A little playground.
The 2 little fairies are playing on a seesaw. And you can't really see that there's an owl.
Yep, we can see it. And a turtle and a frog. Yeah. And then we got the little campground area with the little campfire. Uh-oh, the grill's done flipped over.
And then there's 3 elves talking like with their best friends. They're talking like dudes.
Like dudes.
Yeah.
And Harper's little fairy garden house.
We made this one.
We did. We sure did.
And it has flowers beside it. has flowers beside it.
Now it's all about giving these flowers a drink and watching the flowers grow. This was so much fun. Well, Fixer family, is that not the cutest fairy garden? Did you have a good time doing that fairy garden? You did?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
We did. We had so much fun planting the flowers, putting our little pieces in there that we got from
The Dollar Tree.
Yes, Mimi's favorite store, right? And of course,
She gets all of her craft stuff.
I do. I get a lot of craft stuff from the Dollar Tree, that's for sure. And we had such a good time doing this, and we're so glad that you guys came along to do this with us, for sure. And it's super simple. You can get these pallets pretty much from any place that has pallets. You can get them probably for free. Or you can just take some scrap wood and create a box to put it in. You can dig a hole in your backyard and make a garden. It's wherever you would like to do it. And they're so simple to make and so much fun to do with your children, your grandchildren. And I think we had a good time. And I know she's going to come out here, and what do we got to do with them every day?
Water them.
Yeah, we got to water the flowers every day. Mimi's going to try to remember when she's not here, but when she is, she'll help me water them very much so. We've had a great time. We're so glad that you guys came along. And if this is the first time to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. Can we say welcome?
Welcome.
Welcome. We're so glad you're here. Consider sticking around and hitting that subscribe button where? Right here? Right over here?
Yeah.
Right over here. Along with the notification bell right next to it, so that you're notified each time that I upload new videos. I upload videos every Friday, and I throw in bonus videos from time to time. So make sure that you've got that notification bell rung so that you're notified each time one is uploaded. Well, again, guys, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for joining us as we made this beautiful fairy garden. Yeah. So until next time, keep looking up, because that's where it all is. We'll see you on the next video.